Hey friends, Bruce Reyes-Chow here. I use he, him pronouns, and I will be your lead faculty for this fall's Continuing Education Institute at Zephyr Point Conference Center on the shores of Lake Tahoe, preparing for Proclamation, worship planning through the lenses of preaching, liturgy, ritual, arts, and music. As a congregational pastor for over 2 decades, I know how much energy it takes to plan worship. I also know that, despite our best intentions, remaining creative, curious, and courageous can also take a ton of energy, especially in our small churches. And even more difficult sometimes is in the midst of most days that are filled with joyful interruptions, getting long-range plans down on paper can be daunting. If any of this resonates, this week is for you, as we will have times of learning, collaboration, coaching, and most importantly, planned shut up and planned sessions so you can get things down on paper. I'll tell you more at the end of this video, but first, let me introduce you to the other 2 amazing humans who will be part of the faculty as well. First, meet my friend Shawna Bowman, pastor, artist, community organizer. I've worked with Shawna multiple times, and I promise that your creative spirit will be drawn out during our time together.
Hey folks, Shawna Bowman here. I use they, them pronouns. I'm really looking forward to being with you all in Zephyr Point, and I think particularly when it comes to thinking creatively through the arts and making things kinds of process for worship. Oftentimes we save that for the end and then we feel overwhelmed or like we're just tacking it on. And so this is going to be a time to really get our hands dirty, to think creatively and incorporate it into our plans in ways that are actually accessible and that you can take with you and implement along with your other components of worship. So I'm excited to play and experiment and create with all of you. I'll see you soon.
And now meet Luba, music leader extraordinary. Luba's music has been part of our lives for over a decade, and she will help you to think about the ministry and power of music and liturgy, not dependent on style, but on the spirit.
Hey everybody, my name is Luba Kravchenko. I use she, her pronouns. I am so excited to talk to you about music and ways that we can use music to weave things together in liturgy, to create a sense of flow, to connect people more deeply to the worship experience. And I'm especially excited to do the creative work of imagining how this might all look completely different in each of your specific worship communities and contexts. See you at Tahoe.
Now that you've met Shawna and Luba, let me tell you what we're going to do. In between walks around the lake, cinnamon rolls in cabin 28, or well-deserved naps, we will talk about the craft of proclamation, creativity in the arts, and music and worship. We will have some presentation time, some collaboration time, and all 3 of us will be available for one-on-one coaching. Did I mention we're going to have multiple shut up and plan sessions, so you will have concrete plans by week's end. And yes, all of this unfolds against the backdrop of Lake Tahoe's beauty. If you have never been to Zephyr Point before, it will take your breath away. If you're interested in attending, we will limit this first year's numbers, so register today by visiting the Zephyr Point website. For financial assistance, please contact your adjudicatories, and if you have any questions, feel free to drop those in the comments. I hope to see you this fall, and peace.